They say the moment you hear a name, that name begins to hear you as well. I never believed that until that night. When I woke up in the morning, the amulet my father gave me was around my neck. I didn't remember when he put it on me. I tried to take it off, but the knot wouldn't come undone. I tried cutting it with scissors. The scissors broke. When my mother saw me in the kitchen, she noticed something. She looked at the amulet on my neck and went silent for a moment. Then she asked quietly, "Did your father give that to you?" I nodded. My mother's face turned pale. "No matter what happens, don't take it off," she said. "And when night falls, don't leave your room." It was the first time I had ever seen my mother this afraid. She had lived with my father for years, but it was as if she knew nothing about him. All day, my mother didn't open the curtains. She started covering the mirrors in the house. "Why?" I asked. She only said one thing: "Don't look at them at night." When night fell, the electricity suddenly went out. Power outages happened in this village, but this was different. It felt like the darkness was only inside our house. When I looked outside, the neighbors still had their lights on. Only our house was dark. My father had drawn a circle on the floor in the living room. He had poured salt around it. In the center, he placed an old copper bowl. He filled it with water. Then he looked at me and said, "No matter what happens, do not step outside this circle." "What's happening?" I asked. For the first time, my father spoke clearly. "They want you." "Who are they?" My father didn't answer. He closed his eyes, and his lips began to move again. That same strange language, but this time it was harsher, faster. The air inside the house grew heavy. It became hard to breathe. The water inside the copper bowl began to tremble, as if something invisible was touching it. Then a shape appeared on the surface of the water. At first, it looked like smoke, then like a face, but it wasn't human. It had eyes, but they were empty. It had a mouth, but it didn't move. And then a voice spoke. It wasn't my father, it wasn't my mother. The voice came from the room itself. "Give him." My mother screamed. My father shouted, "Don't say his name!" But the voice repeated, "Give him. Mirez is waiting." I was inside the circle. I tried to stand up, but my legs wouldn't move. The amulet around my neck began to burn. It was really burning. When I touched it, my palm turned red. My father suddenly knocked over the copper bowl. The moment the water spilled, the voice stopped. The house fell silent again. But that silence wasn't normal. It felt like something hadn't left. It was just hiding. That night, my father didn't tell me everything. He only said this: "I opened a door years ago, and now that door won't close." The price of the door my father opened was being paid by me, and Mirez was only just beginning. In the next episode, you will learn what my father did in the past and why he had to give me to them. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.